Hey, what's up, wait, there we go. What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to the stream. How you doing there, Zombie Grub?
I'm alright. What's up with you?
Wait, sorry, what did you say?
I said I'm alright. What's up with you?
Oh, what's up with you? Okay. I didn't hear that. Never mind. Okay, this is not a good start for me. Hello. I am doing fine. Thank you for asking. We're here a little bit early because I wanted to explain what's going on today. Some of you might not be aware, but we were supposed to actually be casting like 7-something hours ago, and it was going to be the BTSL season finals. The problem is we're having a lot of hiccups, with the upside being there's too much Korean StarCraft, but the downside being that means it's harder for us to do our Korean StarCraft. So we've shuffled some things around. We're trying to find a day that works for the players, for the fans, for everybody involved, and of course for us too. So currently we're looking to do it after DreamHack, May 3rd, after GSL specifically. And the lineup for that is pretty darn sweet. But that's not who's playing today. For those who don't know, I'm not going to start disclosing a bunch of like confidential information here, but we do try and pay everybody anytime we can, whether it has to do with art, casting, or it's Nugget, or in this case, our admin. Darius is a great guy. I wish we could afford to pay him more, but we can't. But we can't afford to pay him based on cups we run because we make enough money running the cup to at least pay our admin. So we can put $100 into the cup. We can get out the necessary amount to pay him and help him make his way. And so yeah, we didn't want to just cancel today and leave him hanging. So we made the unofficial Feed Dares Cup, I guess is what I'm calling it, as a joke, but it's kind of sticking as a real name. In fact, let me put it on the, there we go. We'll just, Dares needs to work for pay. Let's put that there. That's what that is now. So anyways, yeah, he's going to be joining us in DreamHack. He's actually, I think, working the event. I don't know what the job title or description or whatever it is he's doing. I'm assuming it's just like, you know, it's admin, but hey, it's DreamHack and Live. But we recommended him. It looks like he was happy with getting set up with it, and they were happy having him. So hey, cool, yay! Don't say we never did nothing for StarCraft. In this case, I guess Dares. But Dares is also my WoW buddy, and I love him, so I want to help him out whenever I can. And this is just another one of those moments. That being said, we have some pretty nice signups for today. I'm still waiting for the, you know, finalized bracket and weeding out the players who didn't check in, but just like right off the bat, looking at this thing, round 2 seeding is Nurchio, Mana, Optimus, Euthermal, Namshar. Hell, I haven't seen Damaga play in a while. I'm curious where he's at in the game right now. So there's a lot of very, very interesting matchups possibly going to go down, but it is a matter of waiting for the brackets to finalize so that we know what and who is playing.
What and who?
Also, so I, for those who don't know, maybe you just watch Twitch, and we don't do this often on Twitch, but ZombieUp and I do a lot of co-op content, and we usually upload it every week. Sometimes we've missed here and there, but I at least play it every single week, and I love co-op. Like, I genuinely love co-op. Like, okay, so it's my jam. They're doing an unveiling of a new co-op commander today. Nathanius has actually been driven out to the Blizzard offices where they're filming it live and all this. I did try and ask, like, hey, you know, we're doing a stream today. You know, we're gonna have a lot of viewers on the stream. You guys cool if we, like, say, restream it and try and spread the word of co-op? Because I'm all about promoting co-op. But Blizzard was like, no bueno. So we cannot bring you guys that today. I was hoping we could, but we can't. And by the way, they totally have their reasons for it that are probably like legal and logistical and fine. But the idea is that I was really hoping we could have put like an extra 2,000 eyes on it type thing. I love co-op. I really, really do. So hopefully you guys will be able to enjoy it wherever. I guess they're probably going to stream it on the StarCraft channel if I had to guess. I don't actually know. But either way, I know I'll be going back to the VOD and watching it after the stream. So if you guys want to spoil it, I don't give a fuck. I'm guessing that the hero's Talendar from all the hints we've been given, but it'd be really cool if it was somebody else too.
Yep. That's the thing that's happening. So, anything else cool is happening?
I had a crazy weekend, man. Good times hanging out with people. but I also learned how much of a bitch I am.
Oh, well, that's what I was expecting.
I skipped out on what was a pretty epic night last night because the night we came back for the BTSL, all the bar hopping was a lot of loud music, so a lot of yelling, and my voice was pretty shot. And honestly, after the cast was done, I felt like I wanted to just like rip my voice box out. It just hurt so bad. So I didn't want to do another night of like really, really loud stuff. But people were tweeting pictures, friends were sending me snaps and stuff, and I missed out on a pretty good night. I'm kind of sad about it, to be honest. But at the same time, I'm very glad that I'm not in a lot of pain right now trying to do the stream.
It's always a good thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not being a pain while you work.
Oh, also, I'm going to be coming Thursday now for Austin.
Oh, cool. Wait, how'd that happen?
Oh, that's a whole rigmarole of events. But the TLDR is now I have a roommate, so costs aren't so bad. So,
oh, well, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
I still need, well, I was going to say, I still need to bunker up on that last night with you, but the days there is not going to be so bad. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just pay the 200 for the extra day and then.
Nice.
Easy peasy,
I mean,
lemon squeezy.
Last thing I heard is that United, fucked up your
Oh,
plane,
yeah, oh,
so.
that was so good. Okay, amazing. I want to make this clear, guys. I never want to fly United ever fucking again. And not because I've been thrown off the plane, and not because of justice for the Asian dude. Just they are so bad. And
they are.
I had everything squared away. It was all good. I shouldn't have had to worry about this until I got to the airport to check in. But I get an email saying, like, basically, hey, so you've been bumped from your flight. I'm like, okay, so where's the follow-up email that says, like, here's your new flight? And there wasn't one. So I had to go reschedule fucking everything. Luckily, the way they have it done is it didn't cost me an arm and a leg, but it was still like an extra $200. Like, I feel like I got scammed.
Shit.
So that was part of why I was also able to move the flight to go in the day early, because I'd basically been fucked out of my flight anyways. But yeah, so it's been an adventure getting to Austin, and we're not even there yet. Ah, Nugget is stretching. She's so cute.
I know. Nugget. I think she knows her name. There we go.
She knows sounds.
She knows that means food.
That's what I feel like. I do that with every animal I've ever interacted with. A fucking squirrel, cat, or dog. I've never met an animal that makes the sound. So why do I instinctively do that when I'm looking for like an animal? Like, hey, look over here. Oh my god, that is the most cute, adorable head scratch massage. Your kitten she's 6 months old, you said?
Yeah.
God, she's cute. Alright, well, you play with your cat. I'm going to figure out who to cast. The brackets are set. Got God King Nurchio on the top side. I know Mana's streaming his games, so I don't want to like jack Mana's viewers and make him wait a bunch through that delay. So maybe we'll let Mana stream his own matches, and we'll just go with like... Optimus has been pretty fun to watch recently. You want to do Optimus for like a round or two?
Okay. Sure. Oh man. Xaoras. By the way, we're on the Bellshire vestige. We're in the Shire. I know Lord of the Ring things.
What?
Because on the bracket, he put an E on the end of Bellshire.
Oh. By the way, this is no longer a people stream, guys. It's been taken over by a combination cat and mouse.
Oh, you were given that one.
I really want to get googly eyes and put it on my mouse. Just have it like right here at the front.
Googly eyes.
I think it'd be perfect. I gotta go to the dollar store and find some fucking googly eyes. Well, we'll get the lobby set up here in just a moment for you guys, and we'll get into the first... It'll be a best of 3 to start off the day, too, actually. Not a best of 1.
Yeah, not as many signups as last time. There's the EU Cup.
Oh, also, if you guys have ever been curious, what's it like when Rifkin and Steinberg go play StarCraft? We actually did some team games last night and uploaded them to YouTube. And funny enough, we ran into a friend along the way.
This sounds like such an intro, like then they're gonna do the news segment where we go over to hanging out with our friend.
Oh, it's like I see like the throw over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a throw, right? Like, okay, you ready?
Yep. I'm just gonna go light some stuff on fire real quick.
Cool. That sounds like a good thing to do.
Dude, it's a... Ow! Fuck. It's a coconut beach candle, and it smells really good. You want to guess what it smells like?
Coconut.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal, man. Glad that, you know,
You know what, I just
like
gotta get this.
Supposed to.
Sprinkle some of that pink sand in front of it. I'll be like, I'm at a real beach. It's some weird colors.
Yeah.
But what I did was I touched the top of the lighter with my hand after lighting it, and it was really hot. And I think I burnt part of my thumb. Woo! All right, let's hop into it. We gotta feed dares, ladies and gentlemen. It is the $100 Dares Cup EU Open. In the bottom right, we have the blue Terran player from Dead Piximals. Dead Piximals? Dead Pixels. It's Optimus.
I'm not even sure what you're trying to do. Piximals.
It's a pixelated animal. A Piximal, obviously. Use your brain. Read a book, zombie grub.
My bad. The top left is the orange Zerg. He is Xaoras. Something.
Well, my. Nexikuro 757. Like the plane that I got bumped from? You son of a bitch. Let me get this badge real quick. P.S. With SC Remastered coming, it's definitely talent art. Nostalgia. Hype! Yo, I actually didn't even think about the remastered element to it. Yeah, so again, I don't know anything about the co-op commander coming out, but I hope it's Talendar.
I mean, aren't like most things in StarCraft 2 coming from Brood War anyways? Or StarCraft anyways? Like Vorizin's not, I don't think.
I guess some are. I mean, like so you could argue like Kerrigan is Kerrigan. Okay, sure. But Artanis is not the same from Brood War. Because Artanis in Brood War was like the scout on his way to become a leader, and then you jump into StarCraft 2, and Artanis has like body armor, 2 side blades, crazy lightning storm ability.
He
was
also
Artanis
a zealot. I mean, that's why. He wasn't just a scout.
Okay, well, Matt Horner was also a human being, so you know we just assume he was in Brood War as well.
What
about
no, that
Valerian?
wasn't my point. That wasn't my point. My point was that the fact that he like jumped out of his airship and like got into like the ground and looked pretty badass isn't too surprising. Yeah, but I mean I know what you're saying, and it is a certain extent to what's happened to Kerrigan as well. She looks way different. This is an important little thing here. Sure, dealing with the Lings is really nice. Optimus got the good scout in that Zelnaga, but he needs to actually scout the main.
Yeah, we've talked about this. Optimus is somebody who can... Optimus, you throw him like the best Terrans. They'll die to this if it goes unscouted. But if he gets any whiff of information that Roach Warren's already down, a bunker comes down immediately. Cyclones are made over Hellions, maybe. Like, there's a lot of ways that this can work out well, and the big red flag right off the bat is no third. So that Reaper, unfortunately, I don't... Oh, he's not going to see the Roaches until they're hatched.
Yeah. That could be a problem. But this is the 2-base version, not, just on 1 base, so it is coming at a time where he has a factory with a reactor. I mean, he's even going to have a starport, building a Banshee. And I think that ought to be enough. Like, as long as his wall isn't broken super quickly, and, like, Lings run in, which shouldn't happen because there's no speed Lings.
So this was going to be just, like, a lot of Hellions for Optimus. Scouted that and immediately started that Cyclone.
Yeah. This is look. It's really going to be worth it for Xaoras. I don't want to say his name. Aww.
I think that's why Tasteless just kind of ends up going with our Zerg player, the Zerg.
Yeah.
Zerg players in general.
You gotta go with that occasionally. One of the Hellions dies. Other one's probably just gonna try and get some counter damage done, which is not a bad idea. Overlord actually gets locked on, but that air damage. So they are going to break it, but as I said, like, there's no speed Lings following this up. So Optimus is never really truly going to die to this. It's just a question of how much damage he takes. And I mean, the SCVs of the natural aren't even being killed. They weren't evacuated, but they're not being killed. So they're still mining.
Hey, Zombie, I'm going a fun fact about a Cyclone.
What's that?
A full uncontested lockdown can't kill an Overlord.
I figured, because it also can't kill a mothership core.
The damage is just so bad. I cry every time. But yo, Optimus,
well, speaking of bad damage.
Yeah, well, okay, this first off gets shut down, which is a good defense for Optimus. Secondly, I didn't actually see him get those Hellions by. I assumed that they died when that first one went down. So, gets across the map, it gets like 9, 10 almost Hellion, or Drone kills with this Hellion.
And a scout. sees the Spire, knows the follow-up, can transfer over a little bit quicker from whatever build he was going to do. I mean, if he was planning on getting 4 Banshees, then obviously maybe don't get 4 Banshees anymore. Actually gets a Raven after the Banshee, which is pretty unique here, and a 3rd CC. So there might be a period of time where the Mutas do dominate and keep Optimus pinned back, but is it enough time to make up for a 2 base, failed opener, 1 base? I don't know.
The auto turrets actually deal some pretty sick damage, and Mutas are very fragile, so I like the idea of the Raven. However, might be entirely unnecessary, as the game might end before Mutas even pop.
It's kind of looking that way. I didn't expect that, but just absolutely nothing to help defend. Still really nothing. Roach goes down instantly.
I applaud Zarath's attempts to go for the Roach Ravager all-in. It's a move that has tilted players for certain, but I think Optimus, like, he's certainly at that point in his gameplay now where he is a little bit above your average ladder player, right? Like, he's not going to fall to something like that. Not most of the time, but sometimes for sure. So I think that the idea of going for this, because for those who know, Xaoras is underranked. I think he was like, what, Masters League or whatever? So
yeah, he's Masters.
I think it's I thought it was a great strategy to go for. It's just unfortunate the execution didn't follow through.
Yeah. Well, it's also just like the scout happening on the Lings, so that the scout happened on the Roaches is always a bad start for Zerd, whether like the, the full 1 base or not. And then just the fact that Optimus had a factory already. He didn't go for a 2-1-1. He could actually get these Cyclones that are very useful, and even did like some serious counterattack damage, which sometimes isn't a guarantee. But they killed the hatchery. So I was gonna just go ahead and double expand, which is not a bad idea, but he's not gonna be able to do it.
Oh. Got a lot of discussion with the co-op commanders going in chat. First off, I love seeing that kind of discussion in chat. But Sri Lanka, or JJ Sri Lanka 1997 says, it's likely those who are dead, according to the lore, won't make a return in co-op. Feels bad, man. But need I remind you of Alexei Stukov, the most recent co-op commander?
I mean, they brought him back in the campaign as not dead. So I feel like anything that died in the campaign of StarCraft 2...
No, but he's literally classified as dead. Like, he's got a bunch of voice lines alluding to the fact that, like, his army's got experience with dying, etc.
Yeah, because, pretty dramatic. Definitely, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
They're really zombies.
Look at that little kitty cat. You're so cute. I guess I have to point the other way. It'd be like, I can't poke her anyways. He's so cute though.
Nugget. That's okay, Nugget. That's okay. Oh, it is Xaoras' map choice. So I've been doing a lot of research into my flights for going to Korea.
Okay. I'm believing you. This doesn't sound fake to me yet.
Okay, I don't know if I needed that, but thank you. I just on one hand, I kind of enjoy sometimes like finding the best deal. Like I definitely see why like coupon cutters are a thing and whatnot. But then on the other hand, I'm just like, it's so stupid. Like it's actually really stupid how much cheaper it is to go from Toronto to Seoul or Vancouver to Seoul. And dude, just
come here for another day. We had a lot of fun last time. And then,
I was thinking about it. Like, there's actually like a flight right now to Vancouver for like $200.
Yeah, grab
like
that bad boy, hang out for the night, and go to the airport in the morning.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
What sucks though is like trying to think of all like the tiny things that add up too though. So like any flight that I take that's not international is gonna charge me for the. Or no, even international. Yeah, charging for like the baggage. So you gotta always consider that. That's where they really get you. Am I right, guys? But it's like it's like a whole headache, man. Getting my mom's ticket was really easy because, well, she's not trying to save like $100 here and there. Ooh, I wish.
Okay, well, I got cat cam up for just a little itty bit, guys. In the top left, we've got the orange Zerg player, the challenger, Xaoras.
In the bottom right is the blue Terran. It is Optimus.
Actually, I know you mentioned you didn't like saying his name, but I actually, after having just said it, sounds a lot to me like Zervus or whatever, the gigantic Zerg you find in the Primal world.
Oh, I thought you meant like the player.
Oh, Zervas. Yeah. Well, Zervos with a U is what I was going with.
Yeah, something like that. By the way, did I tell you that I convinced my mom to upgrade to business, right? Because, you know, she saves... Yeah, we took Prestige on Korean Air, but she saves money and she doesn't ever use it, right? So this is like the one thing that she's like spending on herself. And I was like, you really should, like, it's gonna make the flight feel like nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh, thank you, Dovenwolf, for the 1,000 bits.
Dovenwolf slaying Nexikuro.
But so Korean Air was like always gonna be a lot more expensive coming from Washington. While oh my god, you know okay, it was like $3,000 cheaper if you came from Vancouver. It was so stupid, but whatever. So she didn't want to do that, but she also didn't want to pay obviously like out the Wild Zoo just to fly Korean Air. But Air Canada apparently has some pretty like cool business class stuff.
Okay, we need to back up. This is really important to me. Out the what did you just say? Did you just say wild
Zoo?
The Wild Zoo?
Yeah.
Not the Wazoo?
No, the Wild Zoo.
I have never in my entire life met somebody. I'm having a hard time processing this.
I always like saying it
It's like
that.
it's like instead of saying like whoopsie daisy, you're like whoops she's lazy, and I'm like what?
I have a feeling that some people do that. Why not?
Out the Wild Zoo. Okay, so you know I really want to contest this with you more, but like I can't even I can't define what a wazoo is. It's just the word.
It's just a word, right? It's like Starbucks Lovers, right? In the Taylor Swift song. Like, everyone knows it's not actually Starbucks Lovers. It's Star-Crossed Lovers. But it sounds like Starbucks. So why don't you just say it like that?
Hurt my brain right now, and I don't have the mental fortitude to deal with it. If we're
Anyways,
gonna be quite
the point
honest.
is, Canadian Air. You remember the first class seats on Korean Air?
Yeah, the ones that we would look
Yeah.
at and then, like, why would anyone pay $23,000
exactly.
for?
But still, they were like one unit, right? That's actually the Canadian.
Canadians right out the Wild Zoo, eh?
That's what the business class is in Canadian Air. It's just like a little like solo seat.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
like a little
pretty
pod
cool.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, just
I've never
interesting,
flown it.
I
I've
suppose.
just seen it every time I walk on the plane.
Well, I've heard that their economy is like super sucky and everyone hates it. So I'm looking forward
And they
to
make you
it
take your
back.
headphones off half an hour before
Yo!
landing.
Dude, I think just Canadians, man, because
No,
Porter
it's-
does the
it's
same
just-
thing.
I can't. It's so dumb. You're like, okay, so I gotta be bored. Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter. Hey, this Hellion's out on the map, and Optimus is using them to complement the Reaper. I think that's great.
Yeah, it's
Airlines
pretty
are
cool.
not.
This is kind of clever. So of course, when Xaoras takes the base, the third base like he does, which Zergs usually don't do, you're gonna try and abuse the top, whether that's with the Marine drop, with 2-1-1, or with the Hellions and a factory opener. Either way, it's something you can do. But to actually use that little lift too was kind of clever. I just I didn't expect it, so now I was gonna try and drop on it. I think there's units there though.
The elevator tactic, I think, is one that's cool if your opponent's not ready for it, but he was expecting something anyways, even if he didn't know his drops.
Yeah.
So decent reaction so far out of our Xaoras.
Yeah, not too bad. But again, I feel like that third base is going to be a liability as soon as Optimus gets to Stim, but he's really delaying it. I mean, is he even going to go for Stim? He's got Banshee, Cloak, and Armory on the way.
Well, there's the second Hellion run by here is actually kind of scary. I want to make like a grassy knoll joke, but the point is, if this was split up into two different attacks and there was like a drop going to main and 3 ran into the natural, Xaoras has got the queens to deal with one of those 2 locations at any given time, not 2. So Optimus not being able to split himself is a little unfortunate. But as we see, he's still kind of making this work. His transfuses.
That's a big deal, right? Like if he can actually take on these queens to something like half health, no transfuses, that Banshee can actually snipe quite a few of them. And he's got more Hellions that are gonna turn into Hellbats. I don't think Xaoras is gonna be expecting this. Like maybe these turn to Hellbats, but 4
Boy.
more?
He sure got Hellbats out the Wild Zoo.
This is
Like
like
an
when I found out
uncaged
that
animal.
slippy wasn't actually the right words. You know, like years ago, I found out
Oh,
that it wasn't
no,
wild.
what was it? That Top Gun song, Danger Zone. I thought my whole life, I thought it was, I went to the danger zone, not highway to the danger zone. And I was, what?
That makes a little more sense, though.
Right? Because you're singing like, I went to the danger zone.
There are definitely worse bad, not bad lip syncing, but bad like hearing, I guess, on songs.
Yeah, Ice Ice Baby. You know this one, but some people in the stream don't. I used to think it was I Slice Babies for the longest time. Because it made sense to me that like, oh, it's a rapper, he's like a dangerous dude. Of course he's like slicing up babies like some kind of bad guy.
Yeah, like some type of dangerous dude taking on the babies of the world.
I Slice Babies. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh god. Alright, well, Raven harassment is actually very good on Abyssal Reef. Usually not back here, but the Raven takes a chance and gets up to that top corner. It's mostly just who the Banshee is, but it's, either way, you can't really get to it, especially if you don't have a Spire, which a lot of Zergs in Europe don't go for, and Xaoras can't go for because his layer's only halfway done.
Not to mention, this Banshee camping of what it is specifically killing gas. With one gas in the main and two geysers being denied here, there would have been no way to get anything in play, but this has been really good, very effective harass out of Optimus, and I think the problem that persists for Xaoras is just that I don't think layer tech is going to solve any of his current problems. Maybe detection for the Banshee, okay, that's the asterisk. But at the end of the day, Banelings, Lings, like the macro's not here, there's still, I don't think, even a Baneling nest made. There's going to be a lot of problems at dealing with that push that Optimus will be shoving down the middle of the map.
Yeah. Xaoras definitely messing up on the macro in a lot of different places from so much harassment. I mean, sure, he got surprised by the build, and he did get 19 drones barbecued, but it's also, I think, a lot more to do with just faltering every now and then. You know, being late in your upgrades, being late in your layer, being late in your Baneling nest, yet still banking enough money to have made it a little bit earlier. 45 drones is also not very good. I mean, really, by now, he would only be at like 60 or 70, actually, if all things went according to plan, but nope. This could end the game, I think, just with regular old links. Well,
things sure went topsy-curvy for poor Xaoras.
That's also not that, like, insane, right?
You know,
like, the things we're saying are, like, they really are barely not the thing that is supposed to be said, but they also don't make, like, the worst sense in the world, like I Slice Babies.
I know, you're like, this is just...
Like, topsy-curvy.
Oh my god, you know what
like,
this is?
okay.
This is like the equivalent of the people who fall into like a trap of like conspiracy theories, like flat Earth and stuff. Because you're like, you know what? It does, like, in a weird way, like you're kind of like, I can give it some credit, but then you'll hear the real way and be like, okay, I understand.
It's just like, it's one of those things too that I think so many people, they may not remember off the top of their heads, but okay, GG. Like their families would say it one way, and then people in their region would say it one way, and then people in their country would say it a wrong way, and that's how you get accents. That's how Americans say everything wrong.
We learned so much on stream together.
I know.
We are like a bad echo chamber. Is what we are. There's like, because for those, there's like, you know, governments have these things called think tanks, and the idea is that like it's a bunch of smart people getting together and coming up with good ideas. We are like the opposite of that.
Great.
You know what? Give us enough donations, we become the drink tank. You know what I'm saying? Hey. All right, well, we're going to probably follow Optimus as next round match, guys, but we are going to go to a quick commercial break. First one of the day. Do sit tight. Again, I know some of you had requested we cast Mana, but the thing is, Mana is streaming his point of view on his games. And I love Mana. I would love to cast Mana, but I also want Mana to have some viewers, so go check out Mana's stream. He'll be playing against Ziggy next. Optimus also might be facing off against... somebody, but solo versus Namshar might not be too bad either. We'll see what the brackets look like when we get back. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.